Hey guys, just want to give you a couple quick updates where we're at, what's going on. There's some really exciting news right now. Just a couple days ago, we finally got to release our next single,
Yeah.
All In. The
All
song,
in.
I've been absolutely ecstatic about the song. It's it's quite different than the routine worship things we normally do, which my heart is obviously after worship, but this song is just, it's profound. If you get a chance, please check it out. The lyrics just really go through, I think, a battle that a lot of Christians have faced one time or another. And it's really about being all in for the Lord and the journey that I personally went on to get there. And I think a lot of other people can relate. It tells a different story, I think, for each person who listens to it. So check it out. As of right now, it's not on Spotify or iTunes yet. Give it a couple days. It usually takes about a week once we get the words from the distributors. However, it's on Pandora and several other places. If you just check it out, look up Bon Giardino All In.
Bon Giardino, 2 words. That's
Yeah,
our
there's a space.
music label. So that's who we are as an artist, Bon Giardino.
Yeah, so the song has me really over the moon, and check it out. Listen to the lyrics, because I think they're really gonna hit your heart. You have to listen to it 5, 10, 15 times over. I don't care. Just listen to the lyrics. They're powerful.
So be on the lookout for that, because that will be posted on Facebook and information there as well. So with the link and everything involved. Yeah.
Yeah. You could always contact us too if you want a direct link. We could send that to you.
Yeah.
Another thing, I finally got one of my surgeries done.
Yes.
Yeah, so as of April 1st, I had carpal tunnel release surgery done on my left hand. So it's getting there.
It went amazing, and it was done by a Jesus-loving, radical, Christian, top-notch surgeon, which was amazing.
The guy actually plays worship in the surgery room for all of his surgeries. It's amazing.
We were in good company, or he was in good company.
Yeah. And I go for my next one on April 15th.
On his right hand.
Yeah, for my right hand. So that, usually just takes a couple weeks for recovery, a little bit of physical therapy, but they should be back to normal, and I'll be playing and hopefully have a little bit more feeling back in my hands. So it's really exciting. Why is your ringer on?
Yeah, because it is.
Turn it off. Stop looking at your phone. So, yeah, I mean, that's just a little update of where I'm at. You got anything to chime in on?
Yeah, so obviously those were some really big monumental things that needed to be taken care of for Luke, and just his ability to play as a musician, and just some key factors in us being able to move forward with active ministry, so to speak. I just was going to say that, everything has a season, and the last few months has been kind of a season of resting and waiting, and just kind of preparing our hearts for what's ahead. And not so surprisingly, April 1st was the day he gets his surgery, and it's just also a day that we kind of felt the Lord confirming a word to us that now is a new season, and it's going to be released. It's just going to be released in a really, really powerful way. So with that in mind, as his hands continue to heal and he regains function and dexterity and everything in his hands, we have plans to be able to start incorporating live online worship nights, for everybody that's not here in the area with us. It's really not as simple as just pressing a button when it comes to having music and, sound quality and things like that. So there's definitely some work that goes into it, and some equipment and things like that. So we are, we're looking and doing some research and making some connections with people that can help us move in that direction, and hopefully you'll start seeing some opportunities to be able to join us live online.
Yeah.
Also, again, while we're here in New Jersey, once Luke's hands heal up, we have open doors and opportunities for, backyard worship gatherings or any kind of local worship gatherings. If you are looking for a time to connect with some people, have a little bonfire or whatever, have some music and just connect with the Lord, we would love to schedule a night with you. So hopefully we'll have some openings for that in May, as well as maybe doing some stuff in local parks and whatnot. So be prepared. You're going to start seeing us come out from underneath the rock of winter. And we're going to
Yeah.
come out shining.
Winter's been cold, it's been rough.
Yeah.
But it's, things are finally starting to blossom. We're sitting out back by the pond. It's beautiful out right
thank
now.
God.
A little bit chilly today, but in comparison to what it's been, it's honestly like basking in glory.
Yeah.
So, so I guess that's where we're at. Do you already went over the departure date?
Oh no, I forgot to mention.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, as we continue to move forward in healing, we're going to be doing preparation for the RV, getting that all set up and ready to go, with the goal to leave at the latest in June. June.
Yeah.
And finally, set sail and just journey our way down south, and
Wherever the Lord takes us.
wherever the Lord takes us, however long that looks like. We kind of have an idea of how long we want to travel down south for, but it really just depends on what doors are open and, what unfolds along the way. So that is really big and exciting news for us, because we have been waiting for this for over a year.
Yeah. The last time we were out, we made a lot of really good connections and a lot of networking in Florida. And that's one of the biggest reasons we're returning to there first, is to really start imploring those and exploring them, period.
Yeah.
To just open more doors.
Link arms with other ministries that are, out and about and serving the people in the community. And yeah.
So that's, and then one of the biggest things, I guess, in closing, we'll mention is we're in desperate need for partners.
This is really hard
If
to...
you guys, nobody ever likes talking about money. It's the last thing we want to do. But I know there's a lot of people out there who have been around us doing worship and really had your heart stirred. And first off, I want to thank you for the people that are already partnering with us.
Yeah, we are so grateful.
We would not be able to even be doing what we're doing right now in the preparation phase if it wasn't for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And for any of you who have heard our music or have been around us doing worship and been touched by the Lord, or just simply have a passion for what we're doing, I'm just asking you to consider praying about partnering with us, whatever that looks like. One time, the best thing for us would be, a monthly basis, just to keep us on the road, keep us journeying, keep us reaching people who need Jesus.
Yeah.
There's something about music.
Yeah, it changes
that
the atmosphere.
It really does. It shifts things. It gets people in touch with their emotions. Even people who don't know Jesus, they'll hear things and suddenly the Lord is speaking to their heart and they don't even know what it is, but they feel it, they run to it. So we're asking you to, if you could, if there's any way, please get on board with us, because we want you to be on this journey with us. Just because we're out there and you're not necessarily with us doesn't mean that you're not going to reap a blessing from the Lord. Every step of the way, the Lord is going to be pouring over you. And obviously, we'll be partnering you with prayer any way that we can. So thank you for following these videos.
And with that in mind, we are 100% transparent. So if you are not sure about, what our needs are, how, we're about a fifth of the way funded, basically. And so we have, total transparency. We can completely share all of our needs with you. Gas alone is going to be a fortune with a truck and a diesel and a trailer and things like that. So we know God's going to step in. We know that, God's going to provide. He has been. He will continue to. So we just want to invite you along with the opportunity to just partner along with us in sowing seeds in some places and watering in others, seeds of prophetic songs of worship and love of the Father over people. So,
Actually, well, speaking of the Lord providing, I want to give you one testimony real quick.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty neat. On our last trip on the return from Florida, we had stopped, and this was the night before, or maybe 2 nights before, whatever it was. We were coming back here, and we stopped for the night, went to turn on the propane tanks, and they were dry as can be. It was freezing outside, absolutely freezing. And the power button just...
Yep, okay, no problem.
Hit that, sorry. Sorry, I couldn't see for a second. But it was absolutely freezing outside, and we had no heat. So here it is, April, myself, our friend Nicole was with us, and then Isaac and Jubilee. And we're singing in an RV. The RV's comfortable, but it's freezing
Yeah.
and no heat. Well, we all prayed, really. And I think it was a couple hours later.
The next morning.
It was the next morning. I went outside again. I just simply tried turning the propane tanks on again, and all of a sudden you hear. That was my interpretation of the heat going on in the RV. It lasted the whole trip back.
Yeah.
We actually still have propane in the tanks
Yeah.
now, and the tanks were completely empty.
Yeah.
So it's just a testimony of the Lord providing, because He refilled our propane tanks
Yeah, supernaturally.
supernaturally. And actually, we didn't have the money to even refill them at the time.
No.
So He supernaturally refilled them. And that's just the journey that we're on. We're going to see a lot of miracles. We're going to see a lot of things happen.
Yeah.
A lot of souls changed. So
And we're going to get better at, keeping that in view for everybody. Like as we start moving out and transitioning, you can expect more videos from us, things on YouTube, things on our website, so we're really going to start opening up those revenues because it's going to be really awesome.
yeah, keep tuning in, and hopefully we'll have some more updates for you soon.
Yeah, we love you guys. Blessings. We're so excited. Check out All In, okay?